And huh. All right, we're rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And like squeeze between the index finger and thumb. The middle finger. The ring finger. And the pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. Pinky. Let's go around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. Step on the ball, press down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just under the ball of the foot and press down. Side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Release, reassess. Repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Get the ball out of the way, reassess the feet, and let's do some good mornings. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one. Center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. Center, gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And take a cross step with a twist and a punch. We're gonna walk or march or jog. So we'll do the Zach Bush 4, which has a lot of squats. So we won't do squats to get the heart rate going, but whatever you do, do be safe. And I'm going to do some rolling after class. We'll get going. I think I'm going to run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace fingers. Hands up. On your toes if you can. And come back down. Bend back if you can. Go back to center. Bend to one side. Go to the other. Come back to center. Lower the hands. Push out of the chest. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And come on down and shrug. And the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And put your fists on your temples and bring your elbows back and forth. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come to center, bring your hand over your head, cup the ear, look up, chin up, and tug gently. Chin down to the collarbone, keep tugging. And do the same the other way. And chin down. And let's grab a stick. Let's not knock over chairs. All right. Stick is inside the arch of one foot, come out to the side with the other, bend the knee, slide down the stick. And repeat the other way. Come on up. Bring one foot out in front, put the stick about 6 inches ahead of it. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down, lift the sole, wiggle it. Repeat with the other leg. And go back to the first, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then the other. And come back to center. We're doing the booyah stick. So we're going to do some flip-flops. Then we're going to do some big circles out. And back in. Laterals. And go the other way. Bring the stick behind the back and twist at the waist. And then bend back if you can. Otherwise, keep twisting. Come back to center, tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. And bring the stick up to your shoulders. Twist the torso, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back over the head and behind you if you can. Bring it to the shoulders and push out. And then to one side, hand at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other hand. Bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or finger two at the top. Come up on your toes and hold for about 20. And then back on your heels for about 20. And then come on down, bring the stick to one side. Come up on the toes of the other foot. Lift it if you can. Move it if you can. Lift the stick if you can. Move it if you can. Whatever works for you today. Three, two, one. Bring your stick down on the other side. Other foot comes up on the toes. Same sequence. Three, two, one. And down. All right. Put the stick down. If you're going to use something with the Zach Bush 4, grab it. Four moves, as always. We've got squats, raises, around the clock, outside or in, and presses. We're going to do 10 of each. We're going to move the squats around in the sequence, but we're going to start with them. And we're going to pick up speed on each of the 3 rounds. Here we go. And a breath. Raises. And a breath. Around the clock. Breath. Presses. And take a few breaths. Round one done. All right, we're gonna start with the raises, and squats are in number 2. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. A little faster. Good. Breath. And some squats. %50 done. Take a breath. Around the clock, I'm gonna go through the middle. And presses. All right, couple of breaths. We'll move squats into number 3. We're going to start with front raises in 3, 2, 1. And a breath. Around the clock, I'm doing 5 and 5. And breath. Squats. Breath. Presses. And 10. All right, done it again. Take a few breaths to recover. I think for Thanksgiving week, we'll do Leonard Orr's 4 short ones and then 1 long one. The breath of the natural high. That's 5 breaths, and then we'll do it for 4 rounds. If you feel at all lightheaded, as usual, sit down. Gotta get our breath back from the last one before we start here. All right, you ready? We're gonna do it. Rub those hands together, cultivate chi. For the chi ball. Let it dance you around. And center. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather it from below. Da. Namaste.
Thank you, Thom.
Okay, Mira, glad you could stay with us.
Thanks,
Uh,
Tom.
Have a wonderful visit.
Thank you.
Nina,
Thank you. Thank you.
you're very welcome. Nina, have a great day.
You too.
All right. I'm going to do some rolling. We're going to get down on the floor with a ball and a roller. What's going on here? My phone came back. All right. And I'll meet you on the floor. Using a lacrosse ball, but of course you can use a tennis ball, a racquetball, softball, whatever. Well, let's do the lower body. Gonna put it underneath the gluteus maximus, roll around. Look for a tender spot. And give it as much pressure as isn't excessively painful. Using your other leg and back and arms to modulate. And just hold. Breathe into it. Come up to the gluteus medius. A little higher and over to the side of the hip there. Same thing, roll around, find a nice tender spot. And then do the same thing on the other side. Hip first, gluteus maximus first, I should say. Both are part of the hip. And then the knees. All right, let's come off the ball. Bring the roller underneath the pelvis. We're gonna bring our knees up and then to the right. And we're gonna do 4 circles in one direction. And then the other. And then we're gonna bicycle. Reverse. And then we'll go to the other side. Left side, 4 circles in each direction. Bicycle. Reverse. Come to the middle. Sure the roll is secure there underneath the pelvis, and we're gonna do 4 figure eights starting in one direction and then 4 starting in the other direction. And do some bicycles. And reverse. And that's it. Come on up. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope. Have a good one.